Due to a number of circumstances in this crazy year 2020, we're seeing some market fluctuation and availability of prices and products in the construction industry. I know a lot of other industries are being affected right now, but I'm going to focus on the construction industry and how it pertains to you and your upcoming construction project. First and foremost, the story is we all know COVID-19 and what has been happening around the world and in the United States. What we're looking at now is the after effects of shutdowns of manufacturing in states that have created a lack of inventory from the manufacturers to the suppliers, now to the contractors, to the customers. So currently right now, we're only able to guarantee people 2 colors of roofing shingles. The reason being is the manufacturers' depleted stock is gone. They had shut down operations, and not only that, they are suffering from their raw material sourcing. Those operations were shut down for months too. So we're talking the raw material sourcing was shut down, the manufacturers were shut down, the distributors were shut down at times, and contractors, everything. So there's this delay that happened earlier in 2020 that now we're starting to see the effects of late 2020. And we'll see these effects probably into 2021 and pretty far out there. I know some manufacturers are already talking about only allocating the same amount of material to distributors in 2021 as they did this year. So that's putting distributors on an allocation basis that until like next October. Like I said, a lot of colors are not being made, so your choices are limited unless you're willing to wait. The other end of the spectrum is prices. Prices have gone way up, especially in the lumber world, and that is not only due to the COVID-19 pandemic, but that's also due to the hurricane season. Every year we see some lumber fluctuations that coincide with hurricane seasons. Lake Charles in Louisiana got hit really hard, so that really affects the country as a whole on our supply line. Add that onto the COVID-19 shutdowns, and we're seeing some price hikes of 3 to 4 times the previous price of the raw material. Construction costs are rising, and if they're not passed on to you yet, they will eventually be passed on, and that's just the reality of the situation. Anticipate that costs are going to be higher. Budget accordingly. I would really talk to your current contractor or people you're planning on hiring on how they're addressing these prices and availability, and how they're strategizing to follow through on the promises and upcoming projects that they're working on. Another aspect is if you have a project that needs to get done, get it planned and set up as soon as possible. Getting locked in on prices with suppliers, with contractors, everything now, you could be saving yourself in the long term. I don't know where these things are going to end up. I don't think anyone really knows where it's going to end up, but I know right now costs are high, availability is low, and we all need to work together and understand and be patient with each other. Have a good one. Thanks for watching. Josh with Northface Construction, and stay safe, everyone.